weren't for you, I never would have danced at all.
Sigmund Freud once pointed out that the uncanny is that class of terrifying that leads back to something long known to us, once familiar. Meaning that the terror behind the uncanny are things that we're most familiar with. This is what Jordan Peele was aiming for in Us. Look for yourself. Every part of this movie is uncanny as hell. What I found is that Jordan Peele uses Us to make a statement about double consciousness. But before we get into that, let me tell you a little about double consciousness. The theory of double consciousness was originally coined by Du Bois. He defines it as being the ability, through necessity, for Black people to be able to see the world with two sets of eyes. Double consciousness is needed to navigate through the Black experience in America. In Us, Peele uses the tethered to represent the Black point of view, while the normal people represent the second consciousness. We see this in voices,
She gave birth to a little monster.
movements, and appearances. But it is through the ballet sequence where it shows the most. On the one hand, Adelaide is much more fluid and proper as she performs for the audience of people. Meanwhile, Red, her tethered, performs for an audience of the tethered. Her style isn't as streamlined or graceful. It has almost a tribalness to it. But it's beautiful all the same. We can see the frustration in her movements, almost making grotesque contortions. What makes this uncanny is that her body contorts with the same pain felt by her ancestors, bending like a body being lynched. Reflecting on a gestural archive passed along from generations, while the other puts on the show that the masses want to see. Both characters use dance to cope with their new environments, much like the slaves did following their crossing through the Middle Passage. Dance is the art form that allows the Black body to feel free. This is significant in a world that celebrates Black pain. Us is a film that pits both consciousnesses against each other, unmasking the disguises we put on and making us reflect on the darker faces that we hide within.